Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone, welcome. Before Mataji joins, anybody would like to recite 21 times of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? Abhigya, your birthday was there, right?
Yeah, Mataji, it was on Friday.
It was on Friday. We missed to wish you. So we're going to wish you today. Happy birthday, Abhigya. Thank you so much for being in Bhakti Sangha, for joining us from many years. How old you when you started joining our Bhakti Sangha?
I was like 9-ish,
9. And now how old are you?
13.
13. See how nicely you're growing in the association of devotees. I'm so happy, and such a sweet girl Abhigya is. Less spoke,
You,
but very sweet. Thank you, Abhigya, and she sings very beautiful. Thank you for
Mataji.
being with us, and wish you happy Krishna conscious birthday. May Krishna fulfill all your desires. May you always serve Guru and Krishna. I'm so happy that you are there in the call. Yes, if anybody's else birthdays, let us know in the group. We would love to wish you, because you're all we are all one part of family, right? We wish each other. We share our happiness together. Okay. Thank you, everyone, whoever wishing her. Thank you so much. We will wait for Mataji to join in. By then, I think, Abhigya, you can start recite, chanting 21 times of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Go ahead and start.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadara, Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Thank you, Mother.
Mataji, we just finished chanting 21 times, Mataji. Over to you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, all the devotees. Hare Krishna. Nice to see you all, everyone. So, Balavrinda back. Good to see you. Okay.
Mataji, does it still count as I being here, Mataji? But I have another class, so
No problem. It will be counting. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. So, thank you for doing the prayers. Today, what chapter should we do? Do you remember?
It's a Bigya's birthday.
Whose birthday?
A Bigya.
Oh, Abhigya. Wish you a very, very happy birthday, Abhigya. May Krishna shower his blessings on you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Have a wonderful, blessed year ahead.
Thank you.
Okay. So, do you remember where we are? What chapter we should do? 1 minute. So, which chapter? Avian. What did we discuss last class? Chapter 4. Yes, Shruti, you're right. So, do you remember anything that we discussed last class? We did some activities. Could you share some points what we discussed last class? If someone asks you, oh, you attended the Bhagavad Gita course. Okay, can you tell me what's the main thing in chapter 3? What would be your answer? You have a bad teacher.
Mataji, I just came back last week. I don't even know if I joined. I can't remember. So
Okay.
Mostly
Anybody
talking
else?
about how you should do work for the Supreme Lord.
Ah, very nice, Abhigya. Yes. And very good. Any other point?
You
Yes.
should be attached to the results, not the activity. Or something like that. Yeah.
We should be attached to the activity, right? And not attached to the results. So we should do our duty. Okay, as what? If Krishna says, if we do our duty as blank, you will not be bound in this material world. What is
As an offering to him.
wonderful? As an offering to Krishna, and that's called what? Technically, it starts with Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-letter Sanskrit word, ends with A, starts with Y, ends with A.
Is it
Sanskrit
yagna?
yajna. Yes, you're right. So work has to be done as a yajna. Suraj, nice to see you, Suraj. Thank you for coming.
Nice to see you too, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. So, Krishna says that you do it as a yajna. And what else? At the end, Arjuna is asking that something looks like forcing me to do things that I don't want to do bad things, but it looks like somebody is pushing me to do bad. What is that? Do you remember what Krishna answered to that? Many may ask, right? If Krishna is in the heart as Paramatma, then why did he, and he is only governing all actions, then the terrorist does something so terrible. Is Krishna responsible for it?
No, because we have our own we have our own free will. This confused me a lot actually. Mataji, I would ask my mom kind of the same question. But she
Okay.
would always give the same kind of answer. We have our own free will, and Krishna, he is guiding us and he wants us to hear him, and he's happy when we hear him and follow his guidings within our heart. But if we don't hear him, or if we choose to go on our own path, he will not stop us.
Yeah, but he will give us the results that are due to us no matter what.
Karma.
Right? So that's what he's a supreme controller. But he's not an autocrat. He's not a dictator to force us to do things as what he is wants us to do. But he wants us to choose that. So many times we do mistakes and then we learn from the mistakes and then we think, okay, finally I'm done with this. I want to follow what Krishna says. It's better for me. Arjuna did it, isn't it? Arjuna was having pros and cons, going up and down, not fighting is the best. And then he says, oh my God, fighting is the duty. Oh, but if I fight, then there are so many sinful reactions and so many consequences that will make me feel sad. But Dhritarashtra's sons have called me to fight. So he went back and forth, and finally he said, Krishna, my head is splittering. He didn't say that, but he meant that. I'm done. I lost all my composure to find any solution on my own. So I surrender to you. Okay. So let's go to chapter 4. Chapter 4 is called as blank. What's the name of chapter 4?
Transcendental knowledge.
Transcendental knowledge. Anybody knows what does transcendental mean?
Spiritual?
Yes, Shishir. Very nice. Not just the material knowledge that is there that we learn and then we forget after some time, and material knowledge also keeps changing. Transcendental knowledge is something beyond. Okay. Okay. So, uh, raise your hand if you want to recite this verse, then we will pick one person to recite this verse and everyone gets an opportunity to recite. Okay, Sishir.
श्रीभगवानुवाच इमां विवस्वते योगं अव्ययं विवस्वान्मनवे पाह मनुष्वाकवे ब्रवीत्.
Good job. Okay, so Krishna is saying, starting to say, okay, I'm going to ask questions from the translation. Okay, who did Krishna speak this knowledge to? Jahnavi, from the translation, you have to answer.
Like what? Like, do you mean like he told this to like Arjuna?
No, who did, according from this translation, answer me, who did Krishna speak this knowledge originally to? He's saying in this translation.
Oh, sun god.
Sun God. Yes. Bhuvan, who did Sun God speak it to?
Sun god to Manu.
Manu. Okay.
And
Next,
then Manu did it to Ishvaku.
Manu did it to Ikshvaku. Okay. Kushi. Are you ready, Kushi?
Yeah, Mataji.
Bhagavad Gita, when was it spoken by Krishna to Sun God Vivaswan? It's there in the slide. Are you seeing my screen? It is there in the
Yeah,
screen.
Mataji, it was 12. Is that trillion?
Yeah,
12
120.
trillion 400,000 years ago.
Yes, you're right, Kushi. Is that a small time or a long time?
Long time.
Very, very long time, right? So someone say, Kushi, you're talking to Adya, and then Adya says that I spoke to Sun God 120,400,000 years ago. What will be your question to Adya? Kushi?
Huh?
If one of your friends, say Adya, says to you that I spoke to Sun God 120,400,000 years ago, what would you ask her? Honestly, tell me.
Um,
Will you believe that?
I don't know.
Okay. So, what would you ask?
What did she do
Right?
back then?
Yeah.
Learn.
Yeah. How? How did you even speak this many years ago, right? So remember all this. We will have a quiz and you can take notes from this. Like Krishna spoke it to Vivaswan, Vivaswan spoke it to Manu, Manu spoke it to Ikshvaku, and Krishna first spoke to sun god Vivaswan 120,400,000 years ago. Okay, is sun just a ball of gas? Or is that a planet where there is a sun god? What do you think? Everyone, honestly, answer me if you can raise your hands. Because we read sun as a ball of gas, and no one has seen sun god. So, is there a sun god? Or sun is just a ball of burning gases? Shishir?
The sun is like a god and a burning ball of gas.
Okay. I like that answer. Okay. There is sun god and then there is okay. Any other answers? Abhigya.
I think that there is a sun god and he takes a form Like he appears in the sky as a burning ball of gas. Like that's
Oh.
what we perceive him as.
Very nice. Thank you. Okay, how many millions of miles? You can Google and answer this. It's a sun. What's the distance between the sun and the earth?
93.941 million miles.
Yes, 93.941 million miles. And can you imagine in such a long distance, something is sending heat and light at the correct temperature. If the earth is a little bit close to the sun than what it is now, what will happen?
It will burn.
It will burn. Yes, Charan. If the earth is little bit away from where it was, what would happen?
It would freeze.
Yeah, it will become cold place and it will freeze. But who put the earth and the sun at the exact right position? Did Karthik put? Did I put? Did Janavi put? Did Balavrinda put? Did any of the scientists put? Did Mr. Trump put? Did Mr.
No.
Modi put the sun and the earth in the right place?
The sun god did.
Okay.
Krishna.
Yes. And that Krishna, sun god is saying that. That Krishna, I am running. Giving the heat and light because of the fear of my master, Krishna, Govinda. Okay, so none of us put it, nor the scientists. So what we are learning from science is a possible explanation that sun could be a burning ball of gas. Even if it is so, who put it there? How there is so much, inexhaustible source of energy somewhere so far away? What's the purpose, right? So that's why science is also in under research. It's constantly changing and updating like that. And the Puranas and the Vedas like Bhagavad Gita, they gave us absolute knowledge. Because this knowledge is coming from the most trustworthy and perfect source, Lord Krishna Himself, and it is handed down through the lineage, right? So there is, that's why it is saying that Krishna is saying Vivaswan spoke it to Manu, Manu spoke it to Ikshvaku. So it is passed down from one generation to another generation, carefully handed down. So why are we all getting an opportunity to read Bhagavad Gita? So that we can, what we can do?
Learn.
Only learn? Of course, learn
Tell
and do
other
what?
people about it.
Yes, pass it on to the friends and then our next generation. Otherwise, this knowledge will be lost. So that's what he says. Suppose Charan's granddad, okay, did not teach his dad some things, then will Charan, do you get to know? Like, for
No.
example, some traditions, okay, your grandfather has taught it, did not teach to your father, then you will obviously not get to know.
Yeah.
Right? So similarly, Krishna is saying that we all have a responsibility to learn this and pass it on from generation to generation. And sometime in the previous times, when he spoke like this, Vivaswan to Manu, Manu to Ikshvaku, and then it kept coming down, and in between something happened. And what is that? He's telling here. Charan, can you read this 4.2?
Yes, ma'am. The supreme science was thus received through the change of the disciplined succession, and saintly kings understood it in that way. But course of time The succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appeared to be lost.
Oops. See, Krishna is saying an important point. The succession was broken. Somewhere in between, the message was not passed as it is. It was forgotten or it was diluted. And so then when it came down to second, third generations, it appeared to be lost because nobody knew what is this. So that's why it's important that what is that called as propagation through parampara system. It's not caste system, it's not through birth, but it is through spiritual understanding. Like, see, many of you I don't even see, and you see me only here. And I am doing this service because my guru asked me, you please share this knowledge to others. And he keeps repeatedly telling, please share, please share. So I am sharing to you. We are not connected in the same way or in the same family or anything. But then what my guru requested, I would request the same thing. All of you please learn and share it. And what would you do? Would you also request the same to your students? Yes or no, Janvi? When you are very soon teaching Bhagavad Gita, Karthik, would you do that? Would you tell your students to learn and share too?
It's not
Ob-
teaching.
Yes, obviously, right? So it shouldn't stop. This should continue to go. And that is called the parampara system. Repeating what we heard and then passing on the message while we are realizing it. Not in a theoretical way, right? So Krishna says that now I am telling this again to you, Arjuna. So, how we are all learning who's the author of this book, Bhagavad Gita, as it is that we are having the course about?
Krishna?
Prabhupada?
Yes, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. If you have the Bhagavad Gita book, turn the back side and see who's the author. So, he's saying how he is qualified to write commentary on Bhagavad Gita. Because Srila Prabhupada learnt it from his guru. Can you tell me from this picture here who his guru was? Yes, Karthik.
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati.
Thank you, Karthik. Yes, who is the guru of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Adhya? You should just look at the screen share and tell me. Did you see the last one is Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada? Before that is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, his guru. And before Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is Adya. Okay,
Is it?
Shlok.
Gaura Krishna.
Gaura Kishore, actually. Gaura Kishore. Okay, that's a spelling mistake there. And before Gaura Kishore, who is that? Balavrinda?
Bhakti Vinod.
Bhakti Vinod is Gaur Kishore's guru. And Abhigya, who is the guru of Bhakti Vinod?
Baladeva or Jagannatha.
Yes, and like that way, guru, disciple. So then guru. Then his guru is Rupa Goswami. And Rupa Goswami's guru is
Lord Chaitanya?
Lord Chaitanya Adya. Very good. Okay. And who is the guru of Jayadharma?
Rajendra.
Rajendra.
Rajendra. Very good. Who is the guru of Madhva?
Yes.
Who is the guru of Vyasa?
Narada.
Who is the guru of Narada?
He Brahma.
Who's the guru of Brahma?
Krishna.
Krishna. So, whatever A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada says is the same as what Krishna says. Because Krishna said it to Brahma. Brahma did not change a bit, he said it to Narada. Narada did not change a bit, he said it to Vyasa. Vyasa did not change a bit. He said it to Madhva. And like that way, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati learnt it from Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. He did not change a bit. And then Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada learnt it from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. He did not change a bit. And he's no more now. Right? And his disciples, they learnt it from him. He did not change a bit. And we are all his disciples. We learnt it from him. So should we change a bit?
No.
No, Mataji.
No. So we don't change a bit and we repeat them as it is. Then this succession will continue. Then Charan's grandson will be very grateful to Charan. Oh, my grandfather Charan learnt Bhagavad Gita, because of that I got it. Same way, right? Not only your own family, you can teach it to your friends and the friends' sons, and it keeps on. It will not go. So it is important to learn Bhagavad Gita from a guru who is coming in the disciplic succession, or that's called parampara. Why? Because the teacher or guru who comes in the parampara will not change a bit. They will give it as it is. Like what Krishna spoke in the beginning, in the originally what Krishna spoke, it's the same knowledge we get. Isn't that great? Okay, so that's the main thing Krishna is saying here. And then, okay, you all read this translation by in your mind. And my question is, why did Krishna choose Arjuna to tell this Bhagavad Gita? And whoever knows the answer can raise your hands. One.
He chose Arjuna because he's a devotee of Krishna and a friend.
Ah, very nice. Yes. Krishna is telling, I am starting the new parampara because you are my devotee and friend.
Friend. Mataji, I think there's also one more reason. It's because it's Narayan, Mataji.
Yeah, Krishna, Arjuna was Nara also, yes. But eventually, the basic reason is Krishna is his devotee and friend. So, if we want to learn Bhagavad Gita like Arjuna, what should we be?
Devotee.
Devotee and
His friend.
yes. You can boldly say that. God is not somebody who's sitting up high in the clouds, giving only good and bad and trying to see you with a lens and trying to find fault. No, He's our dearmost friend. He knows our good things, our faults, what good qualities we have, what bad qualities we have, but still what he does to us. Does he hates us for our bad qualities?
Mataji, there's a verse, he preserves what we have and gives what we don't have. Preserves and keeps. I just don't know which one goes where. But I remember that verse.
Okay, that's good. So, in spite of all our innumerable faults, He loves us so dearly, so unconditionally. Is He not our friend? He's our best friend because He keeps coming life after 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 life. And unendingly, He comes with us. Okay. So then Arjuna is asking this question. Who wants to recite this verse? Someone. Janavi? Okay, Janavi is not there. Bal Vrinda?
Arjuna Vacha Aparam Bhavato Janma Param Janma Vivastita Kadabe Tarvinagyayam Tarado Proktavaniti.
Very good. Thank you. So Arjuna is saying, Sun God is senior by birth to you. How many years? He's not 1 year, 2 years senior, or 10 years seniors? How many years senior?
Thousands?
No, exactly.
Oh,
120 million?
400,000.
Yeah. It's not 1 year, 2 years senior. So 120 million years ago. How am I to understand that in the beginning you instructed the signs to him? He is asking in a humble tone. He didn't say, hey, you're talking. I don't think you're telling the truth. I think you're lying. No, that's not his attitude because he's a friend and a devotee. He trusts Krishna. So he asks, how am I to understand this? Okay. So Arjuna knows all of us will ask this question. It's not possible. So Krishna has told this. Arjuna knows that we will all ask. So Arjuna asked on our behalf. So what did read this translation and tell me what Krishna answered. One key word from this translation. That's in blocks letters. Yes, Charan. Oh, did you raise hand? Okay. What is a key word in this translation? The first 3 lines in the slide.
Is it
Subduer.
Godhead?
Abhigya?
Godhead?
Okay, good guess, but something that is more still, from the viewpoint of answer. Yes, Shishir?
Subduer.
Remember?
Remember. Yes. Because Krishna says, Arjuna, you were also there at that time. Okay, when I spoke this to Sun God. But what's the difference between Arjuna and Krishna?
Krishna can remember, but Arjuna couldn't.
Ah, right. That is what makes him God. Arjuna cannot become God. I cannot become God. You cannot become God. Any gymnastics magic person cannot become God. Any, so-called godmen who call them God cannot become God. If they cannot remember what happened, where were they 120 million years ago? If somebody says, I'm God, you have to ask him this question. Tell me where you were 120 million years ago. Right? Definitely, we all have existed. We would not have died because we are souls. We are not the body to die. Body dies.
And you can even ask how many planets are there in the what is it called, the solar system?
Yes.
Because God, like Krishna knows how many planets are there.
Right. You're right. So, Krishna remembers everything because Krishna does not change his body every time. This life, I have the body of a woman. Last life, probably I was a cat. In the next life, I don't know, probably I'd be a dog, like in Karthik's name that follows. Right? So I change the body. When I change the body, I don't remember my cat mother, cat father, cat children, kittens, nothing. So if I happen to take a dog's body next life, I don't remember who are there with me at this life. Krishna remembers because Krishna doesn't change body like you and me. He comes in his original Satchit Ananda spiritual body. Right? Krishna's body and Krishna's soul, there is no difference like that. We have the body and we are the soul. Krishna is completely spiritual. There's no difference between Krishna's body, Krishna's soul, Krishna's mind. That's why it is said, see, because the Lord's body and self are identical, his position is different from that of the ordinary living entity. So this thing is surely we should know. After knowing Bhagavad Gita, if we accept anyone else who claims to be God as God, then Krishna will be very disappointed with us. Isn't it? So he's equipping us with knowledge to see who's real God. Okay. Now Krishna is saying, although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all living entities, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. And although his body does not deteriorate like a material body, it still appears that Lord Krishna grows from childhood to boyhood and from boyhood to youth, but not from youth anymore. But astonishingly enough, he never ages beyond youth. So in when he was speaking Bhagavad Gita, he was about 125 years old. So when you all reach, if you see your mom or grandmoms, their hair is black, they have to dye the hair is black. All of us. Otherwise, hair becomes what?
White.
White. And the face,
Right.
skin becomes wrinkly. And then there is no muscles and bony, and we can't walk anymore. But Krishna was driving the chariot, looking exactly like how he was 16 years. No more than 16 years. Okay, so this we know, from this we understand that he has a transcendental body. Okay, this is a very famous verse. Who's wanting to read this? Abhigya?
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Thank you.
You. So when does Krishna descend? From this translation, can you answer me? Yes, Karthik?
Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice.
Yes. So whenever there's a decline in religious practice and predominant rise of irreligion, he descends himself. Sometimes he comes personally, sometimes he sends his bona fide representative in the form of his son or servant or himself in some disguised form. So now there is so much atrocity happening. Has he come at the beginning of Kali Yuga? Yes, let's see how. But before that, the next verse. What is the purpose he achieves after coming? Who wants to recite this? Those who haven't recited. Yes, Bhuvan. Oh. Kushi. Bhuvan, you are on mute. I don't know why. Okay, Kushi, you go ahead.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे.
Thank you, Kushi. That was so sweet. So what he says, to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium. So who's the in this picture, who's the pious person and who's the miscreant?
Nrsimhadev is the pious person and Hiranyakashipu is the miscreant.
Yes, Abhigya, you're right. When he came as Rama, who was pious and who was the miscreant? Yes, Karthik.
Was the pious. Oh my god. And Ravan was the miscreant.
Okay, Ravan was a miscreant. What did you say before?
Ram was the pious. I'm sorry. I think I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit.
No, Ram doesn't come to protect himself, right?
Oh, of course. Sita.
Sita, yes, and also Vibhishan and Sugriva and so many other pious people. So when Krishna comes, Hiranyakashipu had what boon he got? Yes, Abhigya.
He can't be killed in day or night by any weapons, outside or inside, in the sky or on land, by man or beast. Am I missing?
Yeah. In the daytime,
Yeah, day or night.
day or night, inside or outside, right? You said that.
Yeah. Did I
Okay,
miss it?
wonderful. He got everything. But was he able to escape God when he came in a form? No. No one can cheat him. No one can escape. Right? So that's why he says when he comes, he does the job so perfectly. Okay. Now, in this day and age, there are so many bad things are happening. We are good, sometimes so nice, and then we are sometimes so bad ourselves. Isn't it? Can anyone here claim that I'm all good all the time?
No.
We're an honest people, we know we are good and bad ourselves. So Krishna thought I should come in a way that I can enter the heart and then chop, 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 chop all the bad things and vacuum them out of the heart and then help only the good things to grow. So, what's that weapon and who is the avatar? The incarnation here is for the age of Kali is who? Lord,
Kalki? Wait.
Lord Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kalki is at the end, right now. So, what is the weapon of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Look at his hands and say what weapon he has.
The holy name of Lord Krishna.
Ah, right. His weapon is not, conch shell, Shankh, Chakra, or Ghadar, Padma, but his weapon is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Can everyone unmute and say one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Hare Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare, Hare.
Thank you. You all did so. You know what? You have said a powerful weapon. This mantra was actually a secret. We are all very fortunate to be getting this mantra anywhere and everywhere. It was not like that before. It was secretly hidden in the Vedas. And Krishna himself came as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as his devotee. And he picked this mantra and gave it to everyone. Because when we chant, then all the bad things in the heart will go away. And then the good part, the pious part of us as a devotee part, that will grow and grow and grow. Okay. So then, what is the purpose? Why Krishna has to appear and do all this? What does it mean to us? Krishna is saying in this verse, those who have not recited the verse, someone raised hands. Kushi, did you recite the verse before Kushi?
Yeah, Mataji.
You already recited?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else who hasn't recited the verse, any verse so far? Please raise your hand. Karthik.
Janma karma ch me divyam, evam yo vedi tattva tva deham puna janma naiti mameti sojuna.
Thank you. So Krishna is saying in this verse that if you do this, then you can come to my eternal abode. What is that thing that we have to do? Read the translation and raise your hands. Prahlad, can you answer?
Mataji, can you repeat the question?
So the question is, Krishna is saying in this translation that if you do this, you can come to my abode. What is that thing that we have to do?
We have to know the transcendental nature of his appearance and activities.
Yes. Thank you, Prahlad. So we have to know the transcendental nature of his appearance and activities. His appearance is not like our taking birth. We all celebrate happy birthday, this and that. And then our birthday is different from Krishna's birthday because Krishna appeared not like us. When we appeared, when we came, took birth in the when we don't know, small baby, we don't know, we can't even see, we'll just keep closing our eyes, right? But Krishna, as soon as he was born, he spoke and he told his father. If you see the picture here, he told his father, Father, please carry me across the river Yamuna to the other side of go to Gokula and leave me in the house of Nanda Maharaj. So will any newborn baby tell instructions like this, speak instructions like this to his father? Have you heard?
No.
No. That's why Krishna's birth is different. Krishna's activities are different. They are transcendental in nature, spiritual in nature. And if we know that, then Krishna gives, that's like getting a ticket to go to his world. What's the difference between his world and this material world? Why can't we remain in this material world, enjoy Disneyland, enjoy vacation? Yes, Shlok?
Because those are like the temporarily happiness, and then like in Krishna's world, like you have like infinite happiness.
Wonderful, Shlok. Very good. Yes, whatever we have here, the vacation is coming. Everyone is so happy. But do you have vacation the entire year?
No.
After
I do
After
wish.
June, July, again August will come, again September will come, school will start, isn't it? So here Shlok says everything is temporary, but Krishna's, well, everything is permanent. Not sorrows, only eternal bliss. Okay. Who can recite this verse? Yes. Anyone else who has not recited so far? Shruti? Do you want to recite this verse?
I don't know how to.
Okay, no problem. Suraj? Suraj? Okay, someone is raising hand. Arya?
येयाता मां प्रवदात् तमस्तत्त्वव भाजय
Vacha?
अहं
Yaham?
यहं
Manu?
मानु वरन्
Vartate?
मोक्ष्य परात् सर्वः.
Very good. Good try, Arya.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Okay, so he says, as all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. So whoever wants Krishna to be his friend, Krishna will be the friend. Whoever wants sees Krishna as only an order supplier. I'll go to Krishna when I have trouble, then he will remain there. Whoever wants sees Krishna as some dictator high up in the sky in the clouds, then he will remain there. Do you want Krishna to be a friend or anything else?
A
I would
friend.
love Krishna to be a friend.
Do you like to chat with your friend?
Yes.
Yes.
Chat with Krishna every
Yes.
day. How do we do that?
Mm,
Does Krishna has a phone number?
no.
You can pray to him.
Okay, yes.
You
And
could-
one more thing, two
you
more
could-
things.
While you talk,
Sorry?
you could think of him while you talk.
Okay, you can think of him and talk. And Karthik.
Whenever I talk to Krishna, it's usually at night, and I usually just think I'm talking to you.
Sorry, it wasn't clear. Can you repeat again?
I usually just think in my head, I know I'm talking to Krishna. This is who I'm talking to.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, what else can we do to talk to Krishna? Like a friend, you like to always chat with a friend, play with a friend, be with a friend. Now, are you all being with Krishna? Right? We are taking time to read Bhagavad Gita. So, in your life, if you take time to read at least one page a day, even just a page a day, with one shloka and purport, then we are being with Krishna. Okay, Charvik?
One way to connect with Krishna is to meditate. Go in front of go into temples.
Very good.
And sorry, I
Meditate.
forgot.
Right?
Sorry.
Yes, that's nice. In Kali Yuga, that meditation can be done along with the guided by a sound. Mantra meditation is more powerful than just meditation. So when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, we can close our eyes and while chanting, we can meditate on Krishna. That's a good one, Charvik. Okay. Somebody wanted to read. We don't have time. Okay. We will learn about 3 types of activities. Smriti, do you want to recite this verse?
I've never recited it, Mataji, but I can try.
Yeah, try. I know you will do it very well.
Karmani akarma yap. How do you say that, Mataji?
Yapashyet.
Yapashet akarmani kakarmaya sabuddhima manusyesu sayukta kritsna karma krit. Thank you, Mataji.
Beautiful.
Hare Krishna.
Beautiful. Uh, uh, Smriti, you can teach this to Saket when he starts talking. Okay, very nice. So, Krishna is saying that there are 3 kinds of action. Action is karma, and vikarma is forbidden action. Like, can you give me an example of forbidden action? Some example.
Being mean to someone. Man. Treating someone poorly.
Ah, right. You're right. Forbidden action is treating someone poorly, because if you treat someone poorly, then you're signing up yourself to be treated poorly too. Right? Okay, and what else? Prahalad, can you say what is forbidden action?
Might be like bullying someone.
What?
Bullying someone.
Bullying someone, killing someone, stealing. All these are forbidden action because if
Drinking.
Hmm?
Drinking.
What is that?
Drinking.
Right, right. Because you
Bossy.
Yes. All this is forbidden because it makes us forget our own self and then do action for which we will suffer later. That is vikarma. And akarma means action without fruitive reactions. Means you do some action, there is no reaction to it, material reaction to it. Can you give me examples? Yes, Bhuvan, thank you. What are some examples of akarma? Means you do some actions. Yes, Charvik?
Walking down the street, it's not hurting anyone, it's not benefiting anyone, it's a neutral action.
You know what? When we walk by not knowingly, we might walk on ants and small bugs and they will be killed under our shoes.
Sorry.
That's okay. You did a good try. It looks like that, right? For me also, it looks like that. Walking, I'm not doing anything. But for the small ant, very small, which is trying to crawl and then be stamped, and then that walking becomes. So like this way, there are so many actions that without our knowledge, we are producing reactions. But when we chant the holy names of the Lord, then that is akarma. That does not produce any material reaction. Okay, so since we are late, so how to do that? Krishna is saying that we keep Krishna as a goal, and there are different types of yajna, and many different people offer different things. But what is good for us, like how Arjuna surrendered to Krishna and learned, we have to learn from a guru. Okay, who's going to recite this verse? Kushi, you wanted to recite? Oh, Charvik. Okay.
I slightly
Start with this verse. Do you know to recite?
only a little bit. Sorry.
We
Okay, I will help you. Repeat after me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Tadvidhi pranipatena
Tadvitti praneta
pariprashnena
pranishnaveha
sevaya
devaya
upadekshyanti
uttame shanti
te jnanam
tenyanam
jnaninas
yaninas
tattva
tadva
darshinaha.
dashinaha.
You repeated good. Thank you, Charvik. So Krishna is saying, try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively, not proudly, and render service unto him. The self realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. Right? So, this is a key verse from this, that we need to submissively hear from the spiritual master, because then the spiritual master will tell us what is right, what is wrong, and what we should be doing. And what is it? We discussed, right? When we chant the holy names of the Lord, it doesn't produce, not only it doesn't produce any reaction, but it will burn those bad reactions that we have already accumulated. Suppose I did some bad things, okay, knowingly, unknowingly, and I am chanting now. That chanting will burn the reaction. Reaction means I have to suffer for my bad action. Even that suffering will be deleted from my file forever. So that is why this is very glorious. So 4.36. Let me pick who can read. Yes, Adya. Can you read this English? 4.36.
Yes, Mataji. Even if you are considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross over the ocean of miseries.
Wow. Isn't it wonderful? Even if you're most sinful of all sinners, but if you're situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, that's the heading of this chapter. And he says we will be able to cross over the ocean of miseries. And then another example Krishna is giving here, 4.37. Who wants to read? Yes, Charvik.
As a blazing fire turns to firewood to ashes, or Arjuna, so then the fire of knowledge burned to ashes all reaction to material activities.
Yes, see, if you are in the knowledge of Krishna, all of you have sat patiently here and okay, so we are discussing Bhagavad Gita. It's not like watching TV, but still you had come here. So many of our past sinful reactions are burnt to ashes. We don't need to suffer. Okay, so Krishna is saying that. And finally, he says to Arjuna that armed with yoga and this powerful knowledge, with the weapon of knowledge, slash the ignorance and fight. Okay, so just going back, what did we learn in this? Is that we learned about the lineage of transcendental knowledge is called parampara, how Krishna first spoke to sun god, how there is sun god and then just not ball of gas, and then sun god spoke it to Vivaswan, Vivaswan spoke it to Manu, Manu spoke it to Ikshvaku. Like that, all of us have a responsibility to speak it to others. And this was coming down like that, but in the due course of time it was lost. And then Krishna spoke to Arjuna, and Arjuna is asking, how am I to understand that you spoke this 120 million years ago? And Krishna is telling Arjuna, you were also there at that time, but you don't remember, but I remember all of my bodies. You know why? Because I don't change body at all. And so I remember. But you change body every life, so you forget. And then Krishna is saying that yeah, why I come to this material world to establish the religious principles to protect the pious and to annihilate the miscreants. And if we know the secret about Krishna's birth and activities as transcendental, then we can say goodbye to this material world. We can go to Krishna's eternal abode. And then how do we learn all this from? We learn it from a spiritual master. Okay, and the glories of this is even the bad activities that we have done, which will burn us, will be burned to ashes. Okay, so any questions? So next week we will have activities based on chapter 4. So we will divide ourselves into groups, and each group we can do some activity. Are you all ready for that? Jahnavi is very sleepy, isn't it, Jahnavi? Okay. Any questions do you have on chapter 4? How many of you will read the chapter 4 translations at least before the next week? At least once, only the translations. Thank you, Jahnavi, Bhuvan, Karthik, Shlok. Kushi is going to read. Charan. Prahalad, will you read? Smriti, Balavrinda, Adya, Bhuvan. Shishir, will you read? Arya. Prahalad, will you read?
Yeah,
What will you read?
I'll read it.
What? Read what?
Oh!
Okay, Abhigya, the birthday girl. On your birthday, you listen to the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna's blessings are there on you. Very nice. So all of us, including me, will read at least the translation of chapter 4 and we'll come prepared for fun activities. Karthik, you can suggest me some fun activities if you have something in mind.
Hey.
Okay, Hare Krishna, dear friend.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
See you next
Hare
week.
Hare Krishna.